Embark on a fascinating journey into the future as one man claims to have traveled to the year 3906. Witness his extraordinary account of the year's marvels, unraveling a narrative that challenges the boundaries of time and space, offering a glimpse into a distant era filled with astonishing revelations and mysteries. William Taylor, a self-professed time traveler, shares his remarkable voyage to the year 8973, substantiated by a past lie detector test. Sent by the British government on a secretive mission, Taylor describes a utopian future inhabited by telepathic robot-human hybrids with abnormally large heads and eyes, small mouths, and immortality. In this future realm, crime and conflict are non-existent, and solutions to every problem abound. Taylor spent 6 fascinating hours communicating with these cyborg-like beings who, despite their unique appearance, conversed with him in English. He explains that a chip implanted in them facilitates instant brain scans and translation of words into their preferred language. Taylor asserts his moral responsibility to share information about time travel, a technology he claims has existed since 1981. Beyond his visit to 8973, Taylor also claims to have traveled to the year 3000 in a cylindrical time machine, describing a less pleasant experience marked by a red sky, pervasive pollution, and airborne radiation. Despite skepticism, each of Taylor's claims passed lie detector tests conducted by Apex TV. According to him, time travel will be accessible to everyone by 2028, offering intriguing possibilities for the future. Paul Amadeus Denock. Paul Amadeus Denock's extraordinary journey from 1921 to 3906 is chronicled in his book, Chronicles from the Future, The Amazing Story of Paul Amadeus Denock. Published in 1972 based on Denock's detailed journal, the narrative reveals his experiences living in the year 3906 after falling into a year-long coma in 1921. Despite the limited technological inspiration of the early 20th century, Denock's intricate descriptions suggest a vivid, almost spiritual existence in the distant future. Born in 1884 in Zurich, Switzerland, Denock initially pursued a career as a teacher. His life took a turn when he succumbed to encephalitis lethargica in 1917, known as the sleeping illness. Falling into a deep coma for a year, Denock woke to the news of his mother's passing and a tuberculosis diagnosis. After recovering, he moved to Greece, where he befriended Georgios Papachátsis, a future influential figure in the Greek government. In 1924, Denock gifted Papachátsis his diary, detailing his dreams during the coma, with a solemn request never to disclose its contents. Edward's photo of the year 5000. A self-proclaimed time traveler named Edward claims to hail from the year 5000 and has unveiled what he purports to be a submerged Los Angeles. Interviewed in a park he alleges is in Armenia, Edward recounts his stint in a top-secret laboratory before embarking on a mission to the future to capture photographs. Presenting a solitary image, he insists it depicts Los Angeles, emphasizing that all future constructions, including buildings and vehicles, are crafted from wood. Edward's assertions include a future where humanity resides on wooden platforms above water, necessitated by melting ice caps due to global warming. Despite the absence of details on construction logistics, he grimly forewarns of a spike in mortality rates caused by post-apocalyptic chaos, where survival hinges on scarce resources like bread and water. Humorously, Edward recounts encounters with a nearly millennium-old man named Zach and prophecies of mass exodus to another planet, driven by the scarcity of drinkable water. Andrew Carlson. Instances of alleged time travel have circulated, with stories ranging from ghosts at the Petit Trianon in 1911 to a woman with a mysterious device at a Charlie Chaplin film premiere in 1928. In 2010, a video titled "Chaplin's Time Traveler" went viral, speculating about a woman with a possible time-traveling device. However, explanations point to early hearing aids or rectangular ear trumpets being in use during that period. Similarly, a photograph from 1941 sparked debate, depicting a man with seemingly modern clothing and sunglasses at the reopening of the South Fork Bridge. Analysis suggested his attire was fitting for the time, with a sports team sweater and era-appropriate sunglasses. Other instances include a 1943 photo showing a holidaymaker with what appears to be a mobile device, later dismissed as cigarette rolling. The urban legend of Rudolf Fentz in the 1950s, involving a man purportedly time-traveling from 1876 to 1951, was discovered to originate from a fictional source. These tales exemplify how reports of time travel often emerge from hoaxes, misinterpretations, or urban legends. Sergei Ponomarenko. Sergei Ponomarenko's claim of being a time traveler has captivated TikTok users, igniting speculation about its authenticity. First emerging in 2006, the story resurfaced recently as online sleuths dissected its inconsistencies. Ponomarenko's arrival in Kyiv dressed in antiquated attire and wielding an old camera, coupled with his request for directions to a non-existent street, bewildered authorities. Despite his convincing demeanor, skepticism prevailed. Following his arrest and psychiatric evaluation, Ponomarenko produced a 1950s Soviet document supporting his assertion of being 25 years old. Photographs from his camera depicted 1950s Kyiv scenes, including a woman he claimed was his fiancée and a purported UFO sighting. The mystery deepened with the discovery of a missing persons report matching his name from 1958. In a twist reminiscent of science fiction, Ponomarenko vanished inexplicably from his facility room, leaving behind unanswered questions. Reports of his disappearance in the 1970s resurfaced, along with a photo supposedly depicting him in 2050, further fueling the intrigue surrounding his purported time travels. Alfred Bielek. Self-proclaimed time traveler. Al Bielek delivered a chilling prediction, foreseeing the onset of World War III in 2025 and subsequent apocalyptic aftermath with no governments. Born in 1927 and passing away in 2011, Bielek claimed 2 periods of residence in the future. Transported to the year 2137, he described witnessing flying megacities and advanced technology. Another journey took him to 2025, the year he asserted nuclear war erupted. Bielek linked his experiences to the mysterious Philadelphia experiment, a top-secret wartime initiative to create an invisible warship. Despite the enigmatic nature of his life, Bielek's vivid memories included understanding conversations at 9 months old and joining the U.S. Navy at 16. Given the current global tensions, Bielek's once-dismissed prophecy of nuclear war gains an unsettling relevance. The Man from Taured. The Taured mystery revolves around a sharply dressed man who arrived at Haneda Airport in Tokyo in July 1954, claiming to be from a country called Taured. He expressed confusion as his homeland, existing for 1,000 years, was labeled Andorra on the map. Customs officers, baffled by the unfamiliar country, inspected his authentic Taured passport. The man defiantly insisted on Taured's existence and pointed to Andorra on the map as his homeland. Despite sharing details of his work and hotel, investigations revealed discrepancies, casting doubt on his claims. Placed under tight security in a hotel room with one entry point, the man mysteriously vanished overnight, leaving no trace. Theories abound, suggesting he traversed parallel dimensions or accidentally time-traveled, while skeptics dismiss it as an internet hoax. The time-traveling hipster in the 1940s photograph. The urban legend of the time-traveling hipster, stemming from a 1941 photograph in Goldbridge, British Columbia, raises questions about Six Sigma and standing out. The image depicts a man in seemingly out-of-place attire, resembling a 1990s concert-goer, sparking speculation about time travel. However, a closer look reveals that his wardrobe and accessories were available in 1941, showcasing distinct choices rather than time travel. This phenomenon parallels Six Sigma, emphasizing the strategic use of resources to elevate quality and stand out in the market. Much like the hipster's unique choices, Six Sigma allows organizations to leverage common resources. While Six Sigma lacks the allure of time travel, it empowers companies to transform, create impact, and become champions within their industries. Rudolf Fentz. A character from Jack Finney's 1951 science fiction short story, I'm Scared, later became an urban legend suggesting real-time travel events. In the tale, a man resembling the late 19th century mysteriously appeared in 1951 Times Square, hit by a taxi and fatally injured. Pockets revealed uncannily preserved items, raising suspicions of time travel. NYPD's Captain Hubert V. Rhyme traced the man to an address in 1876, connecting him to Rudolf Fentz Jr., who disappeared at 29. However, further investigation revealed the entire story's origin in Jack Finney's fictional short story, I'm Scared. published in Collier's magazine in 1951. Despite being debunked, the fence legend persisted, emphasizing the blurred line between fiction and urban myths in the realm of time travel. Håkan Nordqvist, a Swedish man, claims to have experienced time travel in 2006, and a viral TikTok video allegedly captures his encounter with his 70-year-old future self. The video, titled "Swedish Time Traveler Meets Himself in the Future with Video Proof," features Nordqvist explaining the surreal meeting and even filming the older version of him. In the footage, both Nordqvists share identical tattoos on their arms. Nordqvist describes the experience, stating that a bright light appeared while fixing his kitchen sink, transporting him to a place where he conversed with his older self. However, skepticism arose as viewers noticed the pristine condition of their tattoos, questioning the authenticity of the story. Despite the intrigue, doubts persisted, highlighting the challenges of verifying time travel claims. iPhone in an 1860 painting. A 162-year-old painting, Ferdinand Georg Waldmüller's The Expected One, has stirred internet confusion as it seemingly depicts a woman holding an iPhone in an 1860 setting. The painting portrays a woman walking through a scenic landscape, creating an illusion of smartphone use. However, art critics provide a straightforward explanation, suggesting the woman is actually holding a prayer book during her stroll, not an iPhone. Gerald Weinpolter, CEO of AustrianPaintings.at, clarified that the perceived anachronism is a misinterpretation, emphasizing the historical context. The discussion around the painting highlights how technological changes have altered perceptions, with contemporary viewers juxtaposing the scene with modern smartphone usage, underscoring shifts in societal interpretations over time. Ronald Mallet. Ronald Lawrence Mallet, born on March 30, 1945, is an American theoretical physicist, renowned for his tenure at the University of Connecticut since 1975, primarily focusing on time travel possibilities. Growing up in the Bronx, Mallet's fascination with time travel began at age 11, when he discovered H.G. Wells' The Time Machine in a comic book, motivated by a desire to save his father, who died when Mallet was 10. After serving in the U.S. Air Force during the Vietnam War, Mallet earned his Ph.D. in physics from Pennsylvania State University in 1973. Throughout his career, Mallet delved into black holes, general relativity, quantum cosmology, and time travel. His time machine concept involves a ring laser, suggesting potential frame-dragging effects measurable experimentally. Despite controversies, Mallet's contributions to theoretical physics and his pursuit of time travel have left an indelible mark on scientific discourse. Noah the Time Traveler. A self-proclaimed time traveler named Noah, hailing from the year 2030, recently underwent a lie detector test, claiming to provide insights into the future. Noah, who insists on maintaining anonymity, boldly predicts events like Donald Trump's re-election in 2020, the rise of artificial intelligence, and the dominance of Google Glass-style machines. In a video interview with Apex TV, Noah answers affirmatively to being a time traveler with a true header displayed, implying the lie detector's validation. Despite skeptics questioning his claims, Noah remains steadfast, mentioning hard evidence supporting his predictions, but citing potential paradoxes for non-disclosure. As the true header repeatedly appears, Noah's futuristic revelations continue to captivate intrigue. The Charlie Chaplin movie's time-traveling woman. A mysterious figure in a 1928 Charlie Chaplin promotional film has sparked speculation of time travel. In a clip from The Circus, attendees at Mann's Chinese Theater in Hollywood witness an elderly woman, seemingly alone, holding a device to her face, reminiscent of a modern mobile phone. Film buff George Clark discovered the footage, prompting various theories about her actions. Some suggest a concealed portable radio, while others propose schizophrenia. Clark's YouTube video humorously entertains the time travel hypothesis, leaving viewers puzzled. The anachronistic scene defies explanation, contributing to the ongoing fascination with potential time travel events captured on film, creating a buzz and reinforcing the allure of inexplicable phenomena. The Moberly-Jourdain Incident at the Versailles Palace. The Moberly-Jourdain Incident, also known as the Ghosts of Petit Trianon, involves claims of time travel and hauntings by Charlotte Ann Moberly and Eleanor Jourdain. In 1911, they published a book describing their visit to the Petit Trianon in 1901, where they believed they encountered ghosts, including Marie Antoinette. Moberly, from a prominent background, and Jourdain, an educator, experienced an eerie episode during their stroll. They described oppressive feelings, encountering unusual scenes, and interacting with figures resembling palace gardeners. The incident culminated in seeing a repulsive man and a lady sketching, whom Moberly identified as Marie Antoinette. Their story, met with skepticism and ridicule, remains a fascinating exploration of alleged time travel and supernatural encounters in the gardens of Versailles. The disappearance of Mike Markham. In the mysterious case of Madman Mike Markham, who claimed to invent a time machine, new revelations have emerged. Markham, who vanished after appearing on Art Bell's radio shows, was later found to have a criminal history related to stealing Transformers for his alleged time travel device. Recently surfaced audio from Midnight in the Desert shows Markham detailing his time machine's creation and experiments with live subjects, like hamsters and guinea pigs. He claimed to have traveled in the machine, waking up 800 miles away, and 2 years and 2 months later, experiencing amnesia due to electromagnetic fields. Markham remains missing, becoming a Missouri urban legend, with various online platforms speculating on his whereabouts and the truth behind his time-traveling endeavor. John Titor. The mysterious figure known as John Titor, or Time Travel_0, emerged on internet forums from 2000 to 2001, claiming to be an American military time traveler from 2036. Posts discussed time travel and foretold future catastrophic events, including a global nuclear war. However, widespread skepticism arose due to inaccuracies and inconsistencies in predictions. Investigations in 2009 suggested the entire saga could be a hoax orchestrated by Larry Haber and John Rick Haber. Titor's posts initially focused on time travel components, later introducing the name John Titor in January 2001. Claiming to be a soldier assigned to retrieve an IBM 5100 computer in 1975, Titor cited family connections for his selection. Despite the controversy, Titor discussed various topics, from the threat of diseases to UFO mysteries. Greta Thunberg. The renowned 21st century environmental activist sparked a peculiar internet frenzy when users unearthed a 19th century photo featuring a girl bearing an uncanny resemblance to the young climate advocate. Shared widely on social media, the discovery led to whimsical speculations about Greta being a time traveler on a mission to save the planet. Comments ranged from humorous suggestions of a solar-powered time machine to darker theories about a dystopian future. The historic image, dated 1898, depicts 3 children in the Canadian Yukon Territory, ostensibly searching for gold. While Greta hasn't responded to the time-traveling theories, her journey continues as she sails emission-free to Portugal, leaving the internet abuzz with imaginative tales of temporal adventures. Edgar Allan Poe. Acclaimed master of macabre and mystery, Edgar Allan Poe emerges as a potential time traveler through intriguing connections in his life and works. Poe's enigmatic circumstances, from his early orphanhood to cryptic details surrounding his death, fuel speculation about his possible temporal abilities. The mysterious babblings about Reynolds during his final days, and the annual appearance of an unnamed figure at his gravesite add layers to the enigma. However, the core of the time travel theory lies in Poe's creative output. In his 1838 novel, a tale unfolds of a whaling ship's mutiny, culminating in cannibalism and a sacrifice named Richard Parker. Astonishingly, in 1884, 46 years later, a real-life incident mirrored this narrative as 4 shipwreck survivors resorted to cannibalism, choosing to sacrifice a cabin boy named Richard Parker. The uncanny parallel discovered a century later adds an eerie dimension to the possibility of Poe's prophetic foresight, or perhaps time-traveling ventures. Time traveler using a smartphone. In Mike Tyson's 1995 fight video show. In a peculiar twist, footage from a 1995 Mike Tyson fight has sparked intrigue, as it seemingly captures a spectator using a smartphone to record the bout, a technology not available until 5 years later, in 2000. The video shows the controversial boxer in a match with Peter McNeely in Las Vegas, and a person in the front row standing and holding an object resembling a smartphone. Conspiracy theories abound, with some suggesting the presence of a human time traveler from the future. The mysterious footage resurfaced, prompting debates about the unknown device, its lens, and the possibility of a futuristic spectator witnessing a historic fight firsthand. The account of futuristic wonders and enigmas leaves us pondering the mysteries that time holds. Thank you for joining this extraordinary odyssey, and subscribe for more intriguing tales that transcend the boundaries of our understanding.